Now at 11 on KPIX5 and streaming on CBSN Bay Area. Breaking news out of Philadelphia, where police have stopped an alleged plot to attack a vote counting site. Officers reportedly got a tip about a group, possibly a family, driving from Virginia to the Philadelphia Convention Center where ballot counting is happening. Police say they arrested at least 2 men and recovered at least 1 weapon. Over the last few days, President Trump and his supporters have made baseless claims about fraud in Pennsylvania's electoral process and have insisted vote counting come to a halt.
All that comes as former Vice President Joe Biden could be on the brink of winning the presidential race after some new numbers were just reported in just the past few minutes. So here's a look at the electoral map as we see it now. Biden currently projected at 253 electoral votes, while the president stands at 214. Tonight, some new results coming in from Georgia, Pennsylvania, and Arizona, and the margins are razor thin. In the last 15 minutes, the president's lead in Georgia has narrowed to just 1,267 votes. And a short time before that, we learned that President Trump's lead in Pennsylvania has now lessened to about 19,000 votes. That is down from more than 100,000 at the start of today. Biden now leads Arizona by 46,000 votes, but the president has narrowed the gap. We're expecting some new results from Nevada tomorrow morning. Biden holds an 11,000 vote lead there. So in the next 12 hours or so, we could have a winner.
With the president's path back to the White House narrowing by the hour, his campaign is launching legal challenges.
CBS reporter Natalie Brand joins us live right now from Washington. Natalie?
Hi, Ken and Liz. Well, this race has significantly tightened in some of those key states that will end up determining the outcome of this election. And as that happens, the president is stepping up his attacks and trying to cast doubt on the election process.
In his first address since election night, the president took no questions, but again made false claims about mail-in ballots, and he alleged voter fraud without giving evidence.
If you count the legal votes, I easily win. If you count the illegal votes, they can try to steal the election from us.
The president referenced battleground states where his lead has narrowed, including Georgia and Pennsylvania.
It's very close in Pennsylvania, right? There's no question. And so that means it's going to take longer to actually see who the winner is. We have very strong processes in place that make sure that voting integrity and security are constantly followed by every county in the state.
Election officials from coast to coast are defending the integrity of the vote counting process, even as the Trump campaign presses forward with legal challenges.
We are not aware of any improper ballots that are being processed.
As the vote counting continues, the focus remains on several key states that remain razor thin. Democratic challenger Joe Biden called a news conference earlier to call for every vote to be counted, but expressed continued confidence in the eventual outcome.
We have no doubt that when the count is finished, Senator Harris and I will be declared the winners.
A Biden campaign official called the president's comments Thursday night desperate and baseless.
That's Natalie Brand reporting from Washington tonight. New at 11 with the presidential race still in doubt. Now, Facebook is taking some new steps, they say, will prevent misinformation from spreading. Today, the company banned a group called Stop the Steal, which made some false claims, according to Facebook, about the election process and the results. It had 320,000 members, according to the New York Times. Facebook also plans to enact some new safeguards to prevent users from sharing false information and other misleading content.